Constantine, welcome to the Social Shifters podcast, where we speak to the leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs of tomorrow doing incredible things around the world with social and environmental impact. You are, and your project, Safe Sip Straws, are the winner of the CEMEX supported Global Water Challenge this year. Congratulations. How does it feel to have won the category?
So first I would like to say thank you, Social Shifters, actually for connecting us, and also for CEMEX for sponsoring the award. Actually, it means a lot to us because the award that we got will help us to scale our business. So we are very, very happy at this stage to get the award.
It's an incredible idea, Safe Sip Straws. When I saw this, I just thought, what an awesome thing, and what a kind of seemingly simple product. But I'm sure there's lots of complex technology that's contained within a Safe Sip straw. But Constantine, can you just tell us, what is this innovation of yours, and what does it do? How does it work?
So actually, it started with us when we visited like a volunteer, because the team were from the same university. So we are volunteering into one village in Dodoma, Tanzania, and then this is a region where it's very dry, the water is very scarce. And then we saw women and children, they have a lot of problem with access to drinking water. They could walk up to 10 to 20 miles just to fetch fresh water. And after coming back from the volunteering activity, we were like, okay, so how could we maybe how could we help society? Okay, we can't help them taking water from very far place to where they live, but is there a way that we can simplify the water that we have without using much energy? They can get safe water. So that's where the idea of a safe sip straws came in. So what is safe sip straw? This is a filtration device, like a portable filtration device where it filters water instantly, and it helps people in rural Africa areas to have access to fresh waters. So what it does is that they use a straws, and then with that straw they can drink directly from a source of water without worrying about the contamination of water, because our filter can filter up to 99.99% of bacteria and protozoa. So the water that comes from the straws is very, very safe. So before we go into the importance of what we're solving and how we're solving, maybe I should do like a simple demo of our product and how it works. Yeah.
Let's see it.
So this is a straw, actually, this one here. So it have a strip because we are mostly targeting rural children, because these are the school-going children. So it have a strip where they can put on so that they won't get it lost, because we trust this can last up to 5 years. So we need to make it as a good strip for them to wear. And then it has this kind of strip. This is attached at the back here. So you can attach at the back here when they want to drink directly from the source. And then they can open this one here, and then they dip into the water, and then they drink. Again, even if they have water in the bottle, so this is a demonstration. This is equivalent to what kind of water they get. This is a brown water, so it's very contaminated. So they can have water in a bottle like this, and then they can attach into our straw. So down here, they can attach down here, and then they can strip it like this.
You're not going to drink this, Constantine, right?
Yeah, I will. So they can strip, and then we come. So this is a dirty water, but again, we need to filter, so you can see we get very, very clean.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So they can filter like this. So we get very, very clean water.
Just so people can see, this isn't a magic trick. Constantine, can you hold the thing further back so you can see? Hold it further back from the camera.
Yeah, so we get a very, very clean water instantly without worrying about the bacteria, about the disease. So this saves a lot of time, a lot of heating energy, because for them maybe they need to boil water to kill bacteria, but it takes a lot of energy.
It's crystal clear.
So yeah, this is how it works. So let me go to the basic of the importance of what we are doing. Actually, because of the problem that we are really facing, so the water problem. Uh, uh, Statistically, about 300 million people in sub-Saharan Africa, they lack access to reliable drinking water. And also, about 3.4 million deaths occurred annually because of the waterborne diseases. So these are cholera, diarrhea, typhoid, polio, and these affect majority of the low or developing countries, so like Tanzania. And so the second problem why we're doing this, maybe the third point is that yeah, the area that we are is a poor water quality, and also it takes a lot of times for the women and the children because these are the ones that fetch water. Men don't fetch water in our communities. So approximately about 40 billion hours annually are lost globally just because of women fetching water. These hours could go into education and then they could impact them more. And because of this hours lost into fetching water, we have a lot of girls and children are missing schools just because of the problem. Yeah? Why are we doing it, or maybe what the impact we are hoping to get from our project? So actually, currently we have distributed around about 2,500 straws. These are to the rural schools and to the rural schools and rural communities via our local partners. And what we are hoping to achieve, so we are hoping to distribute around 500,000 straws by the end of 2028, just to impact about 500,000 children and women into the communities. And we're hoping to save times about 205,000 hours of that could be have lost because of them going into fetch water. So with our straw, we can do that. And because we understand that the issue starts with the community, so also we're doing a community development work, like community awareness. These are the importance of not drinking water that is contaminated. So we are giving them awareness about waterborne diseases. So by the end of 2025, we're aiming at least to have targeted about 10,000 people in our community. We have already started our awareness campaign, so we are progressing toward it. So yeah, that's maybe a bit about aseptic straws and what we're doing.
It's incredible what you're doing,
Thank
Constantine.
you.
I guess before we go further, I just want to come back a step, and you were describing the scale of the issue in sub-Saharan Africa with access to clean drinking water, and all of the if you like the ripple effect of that in communities, in particular for women and for children, taking them away from things like education. I just wondered, though, in terms of that access to water issue, for those of us who are living in different parts of the world where it's sometimes maybe difficult for us to understand, particularly where I'm from in Scotland, where we have an abundance, we have too much water. It's the opposite problem here, and issues with flooding. Why is this such an issue in Tanzania, in particular, this access to water and the water sources that people do have access to? Why are they contaminated, and what are they contaminated with?
So actually, it started with first we don't have a good system of distribution of water in our rural areas. So these are the tap water because people in urban, yes, they enjoy because they have tap water, but in the village they doesn't have that. So what they do, they need to go to fetch water from the dams, and they need to go to fetch water from the well. And you understand that the water from the dam have been there for some time. They are not running. So even some water from the river, so they're there, they're stagnant, they're not running. There's a lot of bacteria inside. And if you want to see the statistics, about 80% of people in a village that don't have access to tap water. So this is a very, very huge problem. Yeah.
We're talking primarily, I think, about rural Tanzania, which I'm sure there's large rural populations, and the only access they have is through, would it be a kind of natural well? But of course, a natural well doesn't have any of the access and water access systems and sanitation and cleansing that would
Yeah.
happen maybe in a more urban area. So it's water that has been sitting in the ground, coming up from the ground from some sort of natural spring, but sitting kind of stagnant. And so there are, I guess, all kinds of potentially diseases, bacterias, earth and soil. Are these the things that you're filtering out with your safe sip straw technology?
Yeah, sure. And that's equivalent of the water that we get from the village that we went. So you can see this is the water that we use. They use it for like cooking. They use it for washing their clothes. So when it comes to drinking, they need to do a lot of filtration. Like some they boil and they believe that they have killed bacteria, but I don't think this is very clean to drink like this. And some they use other kind of filtration, but it's costly them a lot because it needs a lot of energies.
The safe sip straw technology, that what you just showed us, which is quite incredible, taking water that looks like that into crystal clear drinking water. I can't believe watching it. What's inside? Can you tell us what's inside, or is this top secret?
I can tell in a high level, yes. So first, maybe the technical detail of our straw before going into what is inside. Yeah. So first, so we have like the outlet cup. So this is closing here, and then we have the outlet mouthpiece. So this is where they drink. Yeah? And so inside here, this is where our technology lies, okay? So here, first we have the hollow fiber. So these are UF membrane. So this fiber, they help us to clean the debris, so like the heavy metals and everything down here. And again, so in our upper case here, so we have the coconut shell antibacterial activated carbon. So this is our technology that we use. So this one here cleans every kind of pathogens, every kind of bacteria, so up to 99.99%. So it is how it works. So the other thing is the log, and so we have the connector down here. But the technology lies within this pipe here. So with this straws, actually can fit with a flow rate of 500 mils per minute, and so it can filter up to 1,500 liters to its lifetime. So that's about 5 years, and so it's an average of 80 grams.
Incredible. So I guess what I'm interested in, and I think maybe what people listening to this might be interested in, Constantine, is I mean, there's a clear need for this product in your part of the world and probably across sub-Saharan Africa, and I'm sure there's applications out with that region. What brought you and your co-founders together to tackle this problem? What's the origin story for safe sip straws?
Yeah, actually, because we were like students in a one class and going to the volunteer, we were together, and we were also thinking of like having a company that could generate revenue for us, and then we could do like a social impact for others, because that is very key in Tanzania. There's a lot of unemployment rate, so like 80% of graduates don't have employment, so you need to think outside the box while you are in a university. Yeah, so that was another factor that pushed us. After solving the problem, then we decided that could be something that we could do for our lifetime. Yeah.
What is your plan with safe sip straws? I mean, you've obviously got some really ambitious targets in terms of the number that you want to produce and the impact that you want to have. But is this one of many products that will be spun out from you and the co-founders? Will you continue to work together to work on other projects or use this technology in other ways?
Yeah, sure. Actually, we have sort of diversifying our products. So this is one we started with, like instant water filter straws, and then we are thinking of coming with another kind of filtration that will be in a bottle. So make sure you. So what we are thinking is to put a straw right here, and then so someone could have like a bottle like this, no need to carry a straw, so just carry a bottle alone, and then you can drink here safely. So this is what we are looking to diversify as well. And also we are looking to have like another kind of product that will be installed into schools. So like in a rural public schools. So we need to have like a big water filtration straws, like water filtration, like a pot where students they could go there and drink water. So just they need to go there with a cup. So just to like to open a cup and drink. So that's what we are thinking into 5 or 10 years.
What comes next for Safe Sip Straws now that you've been the recipient of a Global Innovation Challenge grant funding award? What comes next for you? What's happening in 2024?
Yeah, so in 2024, so we are aiming to impact about 5,000 individuals, so as I say areas. We are aiming to save around 2,500 hours of women and children. And also, so what we need to achieve all that. So one, we need like strategic partners. So this could be like angel investors, could be some people that would fund us in terms of grants or in terms of loan, so that we can realize our goals. So what we have highlight here. So we are working to partner with local government because they have the capacities. They can fund us, and then we can distribute in a low price, so like they can subsidize the product, and then we can distribute it into their schools district at a low price. And we are looking to work with NGOs that are supporting the social impact because we know that NGO like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are working to help the hygiene and sanitation, the water quality. So yeah, we are looking to work with those. Just we can supply our product to a huge number of people. And also, we are looking for local retail partners, so that because we can't be in a village all the times, no, we can't be there, but we need like the outlet where they can sell our product. So apart from that, yeah, so in terms of technologies as well, so now we are looking if we can get like a mentorships or expert in water filtration technology. So we need them a lot because our technology needs a lot of innovation every single day. So we need that.
Okay, so any NGOs listening, any government bodies listening, any private companies or individuals that could potentially kind of mentor or support you to develop this technology would all be of value to you.
Yeah, sure. And we welcome them. So we welcome them to come and talk to us.
You've come all the way through the Global Innovation Challenge process this year, Constantine, starting earlier in 2023 and finishing with winning the Global Water Challenge category supported by CEMEX. I wondered if you had anything to say, I guess, about the program, the Social Shifters program, and how you found it. Anything in particular that was helpful for you in that journey?
Yeah, actually, it's a very good kind of program that I would encourage every entrepreneur. So from every stage to maybe the middle or the maturity stage, just to join, because the program it includes all people from this stage, and then you train them. So it's not about, because for us entrepreneurs, sometimes you think that you need to win the award or the money to continue again. But the key thing that you needed is education, all the knowledge that you need to get along. So with the program, the social shifters, actually we were able to enroll into the program. So we gain the knowledges from the different kind of speaker that was invited. They taught us how to pitch, how the business plan, how to understand the problems, and how to overcome the challenges. And from that, we were able to be connected with a mentor. So this is our coach. So one-on-one meeting that was very, very impactful. I remember for our project, actually, we had a very good mentor when we were into the program. So he helped us to structure our pitch. And then we did like a pitch practices, and then she listens, and then she give us feedback what need to be done, what need to change. So again, all that actually contributed to us winning the award. So I encourage everyone with social entrepreneurs just to join the program because it's very, very impactful.
Thanks for saying that, Constantine. Yeah, that's good to hear. that there was sort of value for you throughout the process, and yeah, it's so good to see someone come through the various steps in the program and do so well in the final stage. So yeah, kudos and congratulations to you for that. There's one question that I always finish on in these podcast interviews, and that is really about your golden nugget of advice for people or projects at an earlier stage, young people who are passionate and committed to doing work to benefit others. If there was advice that you could give to a younger version of you, what would that advice be, do you think?
Yeah, that's a kind of good question. Actually, everyone needs to think of it, because when you were younger, you don't know what to do, but now you understand that, okay, if I get the time that I could have, perhaps I could be someone different. So actually, the kind of advice that I would give myself to now. So one is I need to embrace the learning curve. Actually, it's not easy. Sometimes entrepreneurship is not easy. So you need to understand there's a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, but we need to go through that, because from every challenges and opportunities, from every challenge there's an opportunity. So to embrace the learning curve, and also enjoy throughout the process. So not to give up. Sometimes you get struggles, yes, but you need to learn to adapt. So that is one. So two is to learn to build a stronger support network. Actually, I come to realize that without a network, you won't go anywhere. So you need that. Like I need to have to surround myself with some mentors, with advisors, and supporting communities, because these are the ones that they know. Maybe they know the market, because for us we're new, so we don't know. So we need advice from them every now and then. So the third advice that I would give myself is to be flexible and adaptive. Actually, we remember when we are first starting to go into our awareness campaign, it was very, very challenging. The place where we were going, there was no good road. The transport was using the motorcycles, and it takes about maybe 2 3 hours on a motorcycle. The road is very, very bad. Sometimes we feel like, oh, this is hard. But yeah, to be flexible and adaptive to that challenges is something that you need to learn to have. And so the other thing is to prioritize self-care. Actually, yeah, to have a good health, like a good mental health for yourself, that is very, very good for your successful, because the secret to success of a startup is to have a good kind of a mental situation, and also that will help you in a longer term sustainability of your product or your business. Again, to stay connected to the community, because these are the one that they have the problem. So you need to learn from them, and then we can adapt our device or our business in terms of what they need. Like for our straws at first, so the product that we have at first didn't have this script. But so one from the awareness campaign said, like our children have a problem of getting this rust, because they have to put in a pocket, or sometimes they leave it down. So we thought, okay, so what if we could have like a strip that they could wear all the time, and then they won't get it lost. So this kind of feedback from the community are good. So we need to incorporate them into our product design. And so another thing is learn quickly from failures and adapt. So this is a kind of like adaptability and flexibility. Yes, there's a lot of failures that we go through, but you need to learn quickly from that and adapt to that failures. Last three, so is to be patient and resilient. Actually, changes takes a lot of time. For us, okay, we need to see like every community they have access to safe drinking water. Yes, that is our vision, but it takes a lot of time. So we need to understand that this takes time. So we need to go slowly. We don't need to rush it. Eventually, after some years, and our impact will be seen into our community. So yeah, that's it.
Well, I think we got maybe 3 or 4 tips for the price of one there. So some really good advice there for people out there who are doing this work, or who seek to do this work. Just to summarize some of them, yeah, there was some sort of embracing the kind of the learning curve, which I think is a really interesting one that I've not really heard before. That yeah, there is a lot you need to kind of learn as you go. You don't know, you can't know everything at the beginning.
Yeah, even learning and unlearning. Sometimes you have some, the know that you think is okay, but when you come to realize that no, think it doesn't need to be like this. So we learn and unlearn at the same time.
I think that's an interesting one, because I think that does hold people back sometimes from taking that first step, from making a start. It's feeling like there are things they don't know. But what we hear time and time again from founders like yourself is that there is a learning curve, and you start with the problem or the issue, and you have to go on a journey to discover and learn everything else. It sounds like you've got some new product ideas based on customer feedback, presumably based on user feedback.
Sure. That's why I said like we need expertise and technologies in terms of innovation, because we need to keep innovating every time. Yeah.
So I think that's a brilliant piece of advice for everyone out there who's looking to innovate, and particularly on social and environmental issues. So thank you for that advice. Thank you for taking us through Safe Sip Straws, your concept, how it came to be, and your vision and ambition for it. Thank you for sticking with the Social Shifters program right until the end, and I'm glad that you got your reward for that.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. It's a vibrant kind of a community, actually. So yeah.
Good. We hope so. So congratulations, best of luck. We hope to speak to you in 3 or maybe 6 months' time and hear what you're doing then. But for now, yeah, best of luck with Safe Sip Straws, Constantine, and yeah, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, David.
If you want to learn more about Social Shifters and how we can help you to impact the social or environmental issues that matter to you most, subscribe to our YouTube channel or find us on Instagram and Spotify.